right, hello and welcome to ESI3. This is one of the last matches. This is a lower bracket match between Hacking Noises and ulsah1n. I am joined in the booth by Readyman today. Hello.
Hello, how's it going? I'm excited for this insane match that is upon us. ulsah1n versus Hacking Noises. I'm in the booth with Antoine, as always.
Yeah.
And yeah, excited to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, same. We had an interesting draft at the start where ulsah1n actually started by banning wildcard seeds. Hacking Noises banned BT, ulsah1n banned Monument. So unfortunately, no Monument today, but we still get to see some interesting seeds because Hacking Noises picked Jungle Pyramid. So that's the first one we're gonna see. And then we're gonna have a Shipwreck picked by ulsah and a Plentiful Seed picked by Hacking Noise. So
Welcome
yes.
to the channel. 10-second countdown already over. And the runners are in the seat. There we go. There's the pyramids.
Yes, so this pyramid has a special feature, which is a 20 gold chest. And the second chest has 3 iron, so you can make your buckets. You can't quite make a flint and steel, but maybe if you want, you could make an iron pickaxe instead, and mine for some iron for your, you know, your buckets, your flint and steel, and whatnot.
Interesting. That's a lot of gold. I see on the left side Hacking Noises starting to use some hacks indeed and changing some ores to chests because it's easier to spot under the ground, as we learned in, I think, ESI1, the first
Yeah,
person
yes,
to
I
do that
want
was
people
Ninja Bread,
already
right?
started doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funny
And
actually, because I don't think that was a thing before. Like before, if somebody wanted to do that in a, like in their survival world or whatever, they would use X-ray. But now people know that they can just transform the ores into chests or into. I think beacons work. I think and the chests work. Yeah, I mean they both find the lava pool at the surface, which is probably going to be the better play. Now, I'm kind of concerned that they're gonna have 2 woodlights, and that is never a good sign.
yeah, both runners finding this lava pool at 60, 80, and conveniently there's some iron nearby. Not sure if it's gonna be enough for flint and steel, as you mentioned, but guess we're gonna find it out very soon. Both entering at the same exact spot inside of this warp forest, and nearby there is the stables bastion with
Yes.
one triple.
So there are actually 2 bastions on the seed. There is a close stables, but it's not great. And actually, there is a further away housing that is probably the best bastion to use in this case. So there is a good gap in that stables. But again, it's the closest bastion, but it's not really the best one. So we're gonna see if the runners are gonna, just force that stables or go for housing. Would be interesting to see.
Yes, still haven't seen the housing, but I'm sure we're gonna see it on the screen very soon. Both runners currently still checking out the stables bastion, looking what's inside of those chests. And seems like ulsah1n is trying to route this one actually, placing a chest, getting some items out of it, and is gonna
Oh, route for
throw one
the.
pearl.
Yeah, scout for the pearl. That's interesting. Pearl is gonna land outside. That's nice. And now he's gonna scout for the fortress. I think he sees it. Yeah, there it is. It's pretty close. It's like probably 2.5 pearls away. Not too bad. It's not far at all, actually. It's minus 90, minus 100. That's pretty convenient.
Yeah, not
And
really far inside of a crimson forest. I see one spawner. I'm not sure if I saw a second one nearby. While on the left side, Hacking Noises, I think from what I saw, maybe will look for the other bastion.
oh wait,
No.
because Hiking Noise finds that the fortress is basically like opposites of the bastion compared to where you spawn. So, and you spawn in a blue forest. So what you could do if the first Enderman drops is kill an Enderman and pearl hang to the fort from the entry portal. I think that's
Yeah, absolutely.
actually a play that is possible and maybe viable. Because when you trade, especially in a gap in a stables that's slightly buried, which is the case here, It's inconvenient to pearl out of. ulsah1n found a good pearl, but it's probably not the fastest way, and I think that the pearling could actually be useful here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Hacking Noises now found the other bastion. Finally, I was a little bit concerned
Yes.
none of the runners would see it.
So it's
Yeah,
like
I
in the
agree with
fortress,
you.
basically.
Yeah, it's basically a bastion. Yeah, it's the question. What is gonna happen? Like, what are the runners gonna choose? As you mentioned, there's a Crimson Forest. You can always go for the Pearl because buried bastions are horrible to play.
Yeah.
Um, Probably, I think
Oh,
the
there's a
better
lot
play.
of lava here for
Yeah.
ulsah1n. It's like you can't do
Ooh.
manhunt. Uh, I hope that at least it's not lava housing, because that'd be inconvenient. Hacking Noise is checking the end. It's open, but it's a back one and 8. So it's a tough one, but I think it's manageable actually.
Yeah, back dragons 1 and 8. It's not the easiest, but it's possible. Yeah, there's a lot of lava in that housing. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's like lava floor plus there is some lava flowing down. Thankfully, the inside of the rampart is dry, so it's good. But yeah, just getting to that rampart is going to be a tough task.
Currently looking at ulsah1n, who really enjoys scouting those pearls.
Yeah, which we've seen a lot of runners do. You do spend a bit of time here, but I think it's good to not like improvise some pearls during your run. Like figure out what pearls are and are not possible, and figure out the pearl hangs as well.
All right, so we are a couple of minutes in. Runners scouted a bit this seed. I wonder who is going for this first completion. It's always a nice thing to balance, like the amount of time you spend scouting a seed versus the time you hop into the seed to get your first completion. And I assume that probably in the next couple of minutes we're gonna see one of the first attempts. Matter of fact, I probably would bet a little bit of money that Hacking Noises might give it a try now.
Yeah, I think Hacking Nose is in, and there we go. He is now in the overworld. He's gonna loot those chests. Never mind, he's actually gonna get some wood first. Interesting.
Yeah, seems like he changed his mind, went into the pyramid, and then
Oh,
went south.
that is very smart actually. He's gonna get the... Wait, he's gonna get the iron first. So is he gonna make a pickaxe? Oh, so he is gonna make a pickaxe first. Now he's gonna mine to that other chest, make the rest of the tools, and that means... Oh wait, there's more iron in this one. So actually, they
Why
don't
is he
need to mine iron, probably.
pausing?
Um,
Oh,
I don't know. But yeah, no, there we go. There is enough iron for a bucket as well. I completely messed that up. That is a great temple, then.
oh my goodness, that crafting was beautiful. Just a couple ticks in, and all the items are crafted. Holy!
Yeah, I feel like in the past month or 2 months, the thing that's been really improving with runners is the crafting. Like, people have been getting into tab crafting more. People have been figuring out what the best languages are for faster book crafting. I think it's a really nice change.
ulsah1n going for the more traditional strat at this point. Damn, it's interesting that I say traditional when it's a kind of a trick to
Oh,
get that button inside of the pyramid. What is happening? Hacking Noises
Hacking Noises
got
got lava water ghost buckets. Yes, that's the word. That
hate to
was
see that.
kind of annoying, but I mean, he fixes it. He throws away the bucket. That is interesting. I would. Oh! Oh my
Oh my
god!
goodness.
Oh, what a clutch from a hacking noise! He mistakenly used gravel to try to bridge, started falling down, and clutched on the way down, and now
No!
he's not gonna clutch anymore, and he dies. That's unfortunate. At least, that's the run where he he had the ghost bucket, so it's not that big of a deal. He's gonna be able to get a faster overall here. ulsah1n going for the more standard portal. Yeah, one thing that I've been getting a lot from Hacking Nose is Hacking Nose, by the way, from ulsah1n, I mean, who is the last of the qualifier players, is that ulsah1n doesn't have the most insane mechanics. Like he does stuff very fast, but
Oh my goodness. Did you just jinx the runner, Antoine? I think this is on Antoine, chat.
I was gonna say he doesn't do stuff as fast as the very top runners, but he is still very fast and he has an incredible consistency, which has gotten him this far into the tournament. Unfortunately, yeah.
I wanted to point this out. Like from the gameplay I saw so far, I have to say Hacking Noises is mechanically a little bit more gifted. But if a runner makes it that far into ESI3, it means there is something that speaks for that runner, you know? So
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what we will see from ulsah1n today. Also, I'm kind of worried that we see some interesting entries from Hacking Noises today and throwing the bucket away again, based.
Yeah, that's what people have been doing in Icarus for years, throwing away the bucket, because realistically you don't need it in the run. I guess it's also a thing here, like, he's not gonna get into bridge, so he's not gonna need the bucket to, like, kill a hoglin. There is a red biome, though, and your only source of food is rotten flesh, so I really wouldn't throw away the bucket and kind of, like, try to get, like, one hoglin from the red biome, you know? But that's just me. Like, obviously, Hacking Noise is much better than me at the game. He's proven it times and times again. So, yeah, there's absolutely no question as to his ability to play Minecraft fast and make the right decisions.
Damn, Hacking Noises decided to go for the stables. Very, very fast routing there. Is zooming into that bastion. Gets lots of piglins. Some of the piglins left hole though. That's kind of what's happening.
He didn't do the standard hole. I think, yeah, he's doing a new route actually. Because I noticed when he was mining the first goal in the wall, he actually like blocked the original hole that you would usually put your pigs in. I think that's intentional. I think I've seen him do that before. And I'm guessing the logic is sometimes you have pigs falling to that lower part, and it's very hard to get them back up into the hole. So like building a hole that is at a lower point and the lowest point in the bastion is probably smarter.
Do you see that play? He got a chest from the top of the bastion, and it's not using it to organize his inventory.
That's really
That
nice.
is something I like to see.
Also, ulsah1n is going for housing, so we have two different bastions here used by the players.
Yeah, ulsah1n inside of this housing is gonna block off some piglins and gonna trigger them with the upper golden blocks. Always nice to see runners using those gold blocks, even though this is a scout and routing tournament. So in theory, you could see how many gold blocks you need. Yeah, lots of piglins already. After ulsah1n is gonna go for those traditional gold blocks on the bottom, and they're gonna start the trading process.
Yeah. So I'm being told that the route is basically the same speed, and honestly, if it is the same speed, like I think it's just better because you don't have the risk of a pig, like being loose in the bastion. So, yeah, I really like that route.
Absolutely. Hacking Noises is going inside of the bastion again. Probably
yes, but
okay.
He hung a pearl.
Yeah, he hung a pearl and probably looted some chest, I would assume. Now going for the remaining items, unhanging the pearl, and there we see Hacking Noises outside of the bastion. Now going for the fortress.
Yeah, he's at 427, 430. He's gonna enter the fort around 440. Really nice pearl, really nice. Meanwhile, 345, ulsah1n is still in the bastion, but I mean he's right next to the fort, so he will have no problem getting to it. And I think, what was that pearl from ulsah1n? That seemed unnecessary. He's gonna hang a pearl now.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. Probably there are reasons we cannot comprehend. Or probably there was a misclick. Who knows? But the run is going on. 26 minutes overall on the clock. Hacking Noises going for some strays here. It's gonna pearl to the other bastion.
I think
doubt
that's
it.
just that's just towards where the stronghold is, and that's where ulsah1n hung a pearl actually. Oh, the stronghold is actually like right here. That is so close. It's like right behind the housing bastion. I'm surprised that Hacking Noise is going for stables then.
Hacking Noises inside of the strongholds didn't
That is
blind
really
into the
fast.
portal room, but right there, it's gonna go for a hunger reset and probably gonna see the first zero cycle attempt of the day. Yeah, that's a lot of bets.
Yeah, looks like it. All right. There it is. He hunger reset. Now he's full health, full hunger. And he's gonna attempt the zero cycle with 8 beds. Jumped in the void for cool points, I guess.
Crafting blocks while doing zero cycle. You
That
see
is
that?
really nice, yeah. Oh!
No!
Unfortunately, it falls off. ulsah1n is building the portal at a slightly different spot. I feel like Hacking Noises was not that deep into the wall. But ulsah1n, I think, is going to end up right in the portal room while Hacking Noises actually was just in the stronghold. Ah, makes sense. ulsah1n, what? Doesn't have enough ice? I guess? Why did he reset? No wood? We missed that. That is crucially bad for ulsah1n, but at least Hacking Noise didn't hit the 0, so he will still get a fairly slow run compared to what could have been. So that is still there is still a chance for ulsah1n to come back at the end of the day. ulsah1n still not taking the wood first, which is I mean, it's not a horrible play. I don't think it takes that much longer to just get the wood after. Oh my god. At least Hacking Noise didn't break a crystal, right? He's still gonna get the... I think that's the perch?
That is absolutely the perch, and with 8 bets, I would assume it's easy business for Hacking Noises. Antoine, chat is wondering which part of the bracket this is.
So this is the lower brackets first semifinals. It's kind of weird. But basically, the winner of this match will face the loser of Silver against Loki. And then the winner of this match will be in the lower bracket finals. And then the winner of the loser bracket finals will face the loser of the upper bracket finals. And then the winner of this match will be in the grand finals.
So it's basically semifinals, you're saying, right?
Yeah, you're 4 wins away from the grand finals still. That is quite far. But you're 5 wins into the lower bracket, so pretty impressive as well.
Yeah, but doesn't matter how deep we are in this tournament, every match is impossible to win. If I would face it, to say so. These runners
yes.
are cracked. Very, very hard matchup every single game. Yeah, we saw first completion in this match by Hacking Noises. I didn't quite catch what the timing was, but I think it was around the 8-minute mark, if I would guess.
Oh yes, true. I completely ignored the completion because I was answering the question about the bracket. It is a 7:49 for Hacking Noises. So a nice first completion, but I definitely think that sub 7 is possible.
Sub 7 might be a possible. Probably it is possible if you hit the 0. Oh my goodness! ulsah1n is on 1 heart. Got hit by that piglet, is falling down. Has a little bit of rotten flesh in his left hand and is going for that housing route. Gonna throw the golden ingots into the hole while Hacking Noises is going for the second attempt of the day, going back into stables for his stable routes. Mining these blocks into this bastion, gonna break the chest to trigger the piglins, throwing some
Yeah,
gold here and there, and then going for the particular hole.
it's a really nice route here that Hacking Noise was able to improvise. And unfortunately for ulsah1n, like, I don't have much hope for that run because he's on 7 rotten flesh and like 3 hearts. It's gonna be very hard. I don't even know if you can heal back to 10 hearts with that little rotten flesh. It is such a bad source of food. But, I mean, we'll see. This time, ulsah1n definitely cannot mess up the pearl hang like he did last time by throwing an unnecessary pearl. But, yeah. And yeah, there we go. 5 rotten flesh now.
Oh my goodness,
hearts.
that baby hoglin is so annoying. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's stables for you. There we go. Hacking Noise has made a golden pick. I'm thinking that's gonna be for building the portal or mining the spawner. I'm not sure.
What do you mean by building the portal?
Because if you want to build the portal directly in the portal room, you need to mine in the wall a bit. And he didn't do that last time. He just like basically built the portal like 4 blocks closer, and so he didn't have to mine inside the wall. But he didn't end up in the portal room. He ended up in the stronghold instead, somewhere else.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought process. So we will see if it's gonna be for the blaze spawner or if it's gonna be to mine into the netherrack wall. We'll probably find it out very, very soon because Hacking Noises is outside of the bastion, is burrowing towards the terrible fortress, while ulsah1n is in that fortress already.
Yeah, ulsah1n getting his, I think, second rod at 5:05, which is going to be much later than Hacking Noise. Because Hacking Noise is there already at 4:15, getting his first rod, second rod at 4:18. Yeah, like 30, 40 seconds advantage here, coming in for Hacking Noise. ulsah1n forgot to switch back to easy, but I think he didn't take much damage while he was on hard, apart from the damage that took him to 1 heart.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Alright, and ulsah1n unhung the pearl, and at 5:50 he's gonna be in the portal room. Really sick pace. Oh, Hacking Noise! Okay, he clutched up with that pearl. And Hacking Noise could very well be like 40 seconds ahead of ulsah1n on getting to the portal room. ulsah1n now has the rods, has the pearls, he has the beds, he has everything. He just needs to hunger reset. And there we go. Hacking Noise is indeed using that golden pick for the portal build. He's missing 1 obsidian! He's gonna try to get it in the housing bastion now. No, never mind. He's gonna try to get it from the stray pigs.
No way.
He's using that time to pre-craft everything and hunger reset.
Hunger resetting.
That is very smart. That is so smart, because that way he doesn't need to do it in the portal room anymore. Does he get the 1 obsidian? No, not yet, not quite. He's gonna craft the beds. Oh, I don't think... And now it's officially slower than ulsah1n, unfortunately for him.
ulsah1n, by the way, is in the end at the
Yeah,
7
waiting for
minutes
the
on the
dragon.
clock.
Didn't zero,
Waiting for
though.
the dragon to land. No, didn't zero. Went directly for the 1 cycle and is waiting for that dragon to go down. 7 minutes 49 seconds was the time for Hacking Noises, and ulsah1n has a decent shot to at least save some seconds if the dragon comes down right now.
There is a chance that he... I mean...
Oh,
No,
that's a
not
perch?
anymore.
No.
That's not the perch. Hacking Noise reset. He didn't get that obsidian. That is incredibly unlucky. I don't know if he didn't check a chest that he checked last time. I don't know if he missed the barter. There's a chance he missed the barter because he does use his gold to distract some pigs on his way down. And I'm not sure he gets all those barters back.
All right. Hacking Noises back into the seat. We are 16 minutes away from ending this round. We have 1 completion so far, but Hacking noises, 7 minutes and 49 seconds. I assume it is possible to sub 7 this with perfect play. So maybe if runners are playing perfect, have a chance to do 2 more completions. By the way, talking about completions,
Yeah.
ulsah1n is about to complete the first round.
Exactly, and he's gonna get a looks like a 9:15 on his first completion. So again, not the run you'd hope for, but if he goes for 0 on a wait, it's 8:24. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I said
Words.
8:15.
You were saying words.
I was definitely saying words. Okay, 8:24 for ulsah1n. Yeah, that makes much more sense actually. Oh, apparently hacking is misplaced on Obsidian. That would make sense. That the seed doesn't give you 11. And fortunately, it is a player issue and not an issue with the seed finding. I'm sure hacking noises knows, and he's gonna try to fix that in the next run.
All right, 7 minutes 49 seconds for hacking noises, 8 minutes 24 seconds for ulsah1n, 14, around 15 minutes still to play. I would say maybe the runners have one decent shot to get a fast completion. I would assume. Hacking
No,
noises.
I would actually say hacking noise can get 2 completions there. Even should get
You would
2
say
completions.
you would say 2 completions are possible.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at
I was just waiting for it to happen, you know. I was just waiting for it to happen at this point.
brother.
What did you say again? 2 completions, right?
I mean, honestly, okay, you know, I'm gonna say it. Hacking noises still get 2 completions despite that.
I mean, it is possible. 14 minutes, 2 sub 7s. If you merely reset after completing, should be possible.
Yeah, because with 0 he gets sub 7, and 2 sub 7s he has 14.5 minutes left. That is perfectly fine. Plus he's just improving on the route anyway, like regardless of 0. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing. He's
Yeah,
even optimizing
absolutely
the tree
possible.
breaking. That's so cool.
ulsah1n on the other side is going towards the fortress at 2 minutes IGT. I have to say, at this point, I kind of like hacking noises route a little bit better. Not gonna lie.
Despite the stables, yeah, I would say so as well. I think ulsah1n's route has more potential. He just needs to play it a bit safer. Like he takes a lot of damage in the housing route is the problem. Also, he gets there before the lava, so he could technically do manhunt if he's fast enough. But I really like the mid-down routes as well. Oh, he doesn't get hit here? Nice, okay. Really solid from ulsah1n, doesn't take damage unnecessarily. Hacking Noise entering at 137. Really solid as well. Really fast.
Changing difficulty to hard to trigger more piglins, throwing that goal into the hold. Hacking noises back in business. This time, not falling into the voids, is gonna enter that stables and hopefully gonna survive the roots. We're gonna see.
Yeah, if Hacking Noise dies now at any point into any run, the dream for 2 more completions is over. But overall, he still has plenty of time for 1 extra, that's for sure. And yeah, I hope that I hope he can at least get that 1 sub 7 that we've been hoping for.
It's really interesting to see that route. It looks a little bit like a manhunt inside of stables. It gives me that
Yeah,
flair.
it's basically that actually. Oh, nice. He's patching up the other holes. That's really cool actually. It's a really cool route. I didn't realize how much detail went into it.
You have to be really precise because if you miss one of those hole patches, to say so, the pathfinding of the piglins could make those piglins go inside of those holes instead of the intended hole, to say so.
Yeah, or the problem if you miss one of them is also the pigs could just get out of the first hole, the one that they're currently trading in. So that would be really unfortunate. All right, Hacking Noise is done giving up the gold. Now he's waiting for the first pearl trade so he can go Pearl Hang. And then, oh, he's already crafting beds. Okay. Nice. I think he's got all the beds crafted already. He's got the pearls. He's gonna go Pearl Hang now at 3.5 minutes. That is gonna be a really, really fast run.
Oh my
Ulsah1n almost dies.
goodness!
He needs to break that second block or the skeleton could drop on it. Okay, he doesn't. Doesn't care. Is he not gonna get shot by the normal skeleton?
Maybe the skeleton just jumped into the void because
Yeah,
once
they do
you
that.
lower the Y level, the skeletons just go right after you and jump into the void if they have to. They don't care.
And Hacking Noise unhanging the pearl. 4 flats. Really solid. Ulsah1n is gonna I Spy though at around 5.5. Oh my god! Hacking Noise dies!
Goodness! That is a very bad spot to die. Like that deep into the run is gonna lose so much time, and now we only have 10 minutes still on the clock for completions, which translate into probably one more run for Hacking Noises.
Yeah,
which
definitely just
is
one more.
kind of scary because ulsah1n is inside of the stronghold at 5 minutes and 31, which means that if ulsah1n decides to go for zero cycle here, Hacking Noises will have to make up some time.
That is for sure a big threat here for Hacking Noises. Also, if Hacking Noises dies at any point past the Bastion leave, I don't think he has a time for any other completion. He needs at least 7 minutes. Well, probably not at least 7 minutes, but to be comfortable, he would need 7 minutes flat to get another completion realistically. And if he dies after the Bastion, I mean, there's just no time left.
There's the zero cycle attempt.
Yeah.
A little bit to right, that Pearl. We're falling a little bit down.
Yeah, a bit low,
It's gonna be
especially.
tough.
It's gonna go
Yeah.
at 88, 85. Okay. Let's see. Okay, he's going very low. He has plenty of
Is
time
that
for the dragon
gonna
to come in.
work?
Amazon, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you had a nice stream. Alright, and it looks like it's gonna work. He's moving a lot though. You can feel the nerves for ulsah1n. I think he's found his spot now. I don't know how many beds he has left. The damage is okay now. He has one more bed, and the dragon seems to be dead, and that's it.
There we go. 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Dragon death for ulsah1n, which is gonna translate into 7 flats. And now Hacking Noises is gonna have to make up some time. 7 minutes, no, roughly 8 minutes on the clock. We have time for one more completion for both runners. This is now a race. It started as a very, very easy first round for Hacking Noises. 30 minutes deep into it, but now the cards turned, everything turned around, and now Hacking Noises is the runner who has to make up some time.
I don't know how ulsah1n keeps getting away with this. It is incredible. It looked like he was down the entire run, and then he just comes back, hits the zero cycle 6:59, and now he's ahead of Hacking Noises, one of the best players in the world right now, probably in the top 5 of anybody's top 5 best runners, at least when it comes to, I guess, ranked seeds. Maybe not for ESI format, but like they both got this far in ESI. They are incredibly skilled players. They know what they're doing, and it is incredible to see ulsah1n taking the lead right now. Definitely not what I expected.
Absolutely. Hacking Noises will have to activate those hacks to get an incredible good run going right now. 7 minutes on the clock for the first rounds. Both runners right into the seed. ulsah1n is at this point just following the routes that he scouted previously. Similarly, Hacking Noises, and we will see which of the both routes is faster.
You know what I would do actually? Because I'm just watching ulsah1n build his portal here. And I think what I would try to do, again, it's very easy to say when you're like sitting in your chair watching the match and not actually playing, is since he's digging down to get the gravel, I would like mine the gravel until I'm 1 away from getting the flint. And then when he's building his portal, he's actually like placing gravel in the lava, then placing the water, and then breaking the gravel, and the gravel just drops. It doesn't burn. And I'm like, you could just get your flint at this point in the lava pool, and so it would make one less block to mine. Technically, it's not a huge time save, but it's some optimization. But I feel like the routes are still very optimized for both of them. Obviously, Hacking Noise at the fort at 415. He's been on that same pace for like 3 or 4 runs in a row. He's unfortunately on 2 hearts right now, so cannot make too many mistakes. The rates are very good though. It's very, very solid rates. And I think he needs like 1 more rod or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, at this point, I think both runners are not going to mess around with any more school. Oh my god,
god,
that was clean.
He just run past these wither skeletons. One of them takes a step to the side and he's dead. He's on 2 hearts. He can pearl. You can pearl. You're on 2.5 hearts. Oh my god. Okay.
He realizes.
I thought he forgot. I think that was on purpose. Don't play with my heart like this, please. Oh, and he cancels the pearl damage by hunger resetting. That is really clean. That's why he waited so long. Okay. Whew. I still think it's going to be slower than ulsah1n into the stronghold, but at least the hunger reset is already done. So he will save some time in the pod room itself. Wait, he's not going to hit the pod room though. Yeah. Because as I mentioned, he doesn't dig into the hole, into the wall. He digs like next to it. Okay, it's really close.
Oh no, that's silverfish is a little bit annoying, but yeah, he doesn't have to craft anymore. He's going right into it. ulsah1n had to craft some stuff while being in the stronghold. This is 5 minutes 40 seconds end entry for Hacking Noises. I would think it is a bit faster than ulsah1n.
It is much faster than ulsah1n because that would translate into a 640 finish approximately, unless he doesn't hit the 0 cycle, and that's it. It's over. ulsah1n takes seed number 1, I think.
I think that's it.
Unless the perch is insane. Wait, the perch could save it. I'm not sure how fast or slow the perch is.
Hacking Noises has to break a crystal. Hacking Noises has to break a crystal. I think it's just slower. He has to.
I'm not exactly sure. I think if he doesn't break a crystal, though, it's going to be like 6... It's going to be anywhere between 655 and 710.
But it's 1.5 hearts. Can he even one cycle at this point?
He doesn't have armor.
Oh.
No, okay, he's done. ulsah1n takes seed number 1. I can't believe that.
Well, GG. 3 minutes on the clock for the runners. Hacking Noises is throwing that towel. I think there's no way to complete with 1.5 hearts.
No, definitely not. If you don't have the armor for it, definitely you can't. Looks like ulsah1n is going to try to go for a 3rd completion here, which, by the way, is...
No! 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 You are kidding me! You are kidding me! He's going back into the bastion! No way!
He's doing the same
2 minutes
thing.
and 40 seconds!
The
2
exact
minutes and
same
40
mistake.
seconds!
It's Hacking Noise!
Oh my goodness!
He's an hearts!
What is going on right now?
Oh god. Wait, did he get a beat from a... Wait.
Huh? What is happening?
I'm
How?
so confused.
Okay, I Spy, 2 minutes on the clock. Digging into that wall. Pod room is right there. Half a heart.
And he blocks the lava so the silverfish could get to him. Basically, he placed gravel, he blocked the lava, the silverfish is no longer afraid of lava, goes for him and kills him on half a heart. That is so funny. But it's not that bad because ulsah1n takes seed number 1 regardless. That would have been tragic if that was actually deciding the seed. Man, I did not expect that.
Wow, I'm speechless. Well, you know what it means. First point goes for ulsah1n. Unexpected. Hacking Noises started with the faster run, but at the end, the point goes to ulsah1n. This means 1-0 for the runner of the rides. And yeah, now we have time for round 2, right, Antoine?
Exactly, yeah. Round two will happen in 6 minutes. Still anybody's game so far. It's gonna be a shipwreck seed, which was actually picked by ulsah1n. So let's see if he's comfortable with that seed type. And yeah, we will see you very, very soon. Do not go anywhere. This match is gonna be crazy.
Hello and welcome back to the second round of this match. ulsah1n versus Hacking Noises. I'm your guest commentator today. My name is Reddy Ben. I'm still here with the tournament organizer and main commentator Antoine.
Hello, yep. And we are back for the second seed between the Hacking Noises and the ulsah1n. And crazily enough, the player who went through the open qualifiers is currently ahead of Hacking Noises in such a critical match. Probably his toughest opponent so far. And yeah, the pressure is just not getting to him.
And right now winner takes it all. Loser goes home. Shipwreck seed. The seed chosen by ulsah1n. The winner of the previous seed. If ulsah1n wins this round, he passes. And Hacking Noises, unfortunately, will have to leave.
So Hacking Noises needs to win this seed for a seed number 3, which he would have picked, which is Plentiful. And let's check out the seed notes, actually. You completely forgot on previous seed. So, looks like the shipwreck is on an island close by. The rates are very good, actually. There's a 5 eyes. So, you probably only need to kill 7 blazes at most. That's nice. String rates
First purge, 1 minute and 29 seconds, so 40 seconds slower than Zero Cycle.
Yeah. And that's without accounting for the Dragon Death animation and everything, so you can probably add it's probably around 2 minutes flat. Yeah, I mean, string rates are very good, so I hope the Zero Cycle will be done by these runners. And yeah, just you can see that the Bastion is at 0-0, so I've been told it's a very, it's quite a hard seed, but it can be really, really fast. So let's see what the runners can do about it.
Yeah, and previous to this match, we have been wondering why so many runners do not like shipwreck seeds in these types of tournaments. It has been suggested that it is due to dolphin RNG.
Yeah, which makes sense. Honestly, my fix to this would just be remove dolphins completely, so that they either have to swim or they have to make a boat. But yeah, dolphin RNG unfortunately is a thing, and yeah, I mean, let's see what they can do about it. I mean, if they really didn't want to play it, they could do like Ral does and just ban every seed that has ocean in it. So yeah.
This reminds me of this one mod people wanted to allow some years ago that immediately spawned you into the worlds, and yeah, lots of runners against this mod suggested that you used to get more dolphins with it.
Oh, true.
You remember that one?
Yeah, I don't remember what the mod name was. It was something similar to Lazy Stronghold or something. Wait, what was it? Chunk mod? Yeah, I think that's it. That might have been it. But yeah, regardless, I don't think that mod is allowed. So, and
it
yeah,
is
I mean,
not allowed. No.
Even if the ESI mod boosted dolphins, there's still a chance that you don't get one. It's just luck. So yeah, I think the only way to fix it would be completely removing dolphins from the game, which is based. Dolphins are bad. Let's just face it.
I disagree. As someone who voted for the penguin in the last mob votes, I am truly hurt.
Boo!
Truly hurt by your words.
Boo!
Truly hurt.
Vote crab.
Anyways, we see that Hacking Noises is scouting for the 5-eye, as expected. ulsah1n is looking how many blazes he needs to kill to get a certain amount of rods, which 4. Suggests me that ulsah1n is also gonna go for the 5-eye.
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised that ulsah1n is using a netherite sword instead of just giving himself strength 200. But I mean, that works. It's 2 hit instead of 1, but that's fine. What is ulsah1n up to? Okay.
Hacking Noises now looking for the optimal portal placement to get closer to that portal room. Is scouting some apples.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what that
decent.
means?
He might
2
go for...
apples a day. Keep the 1 cycle away. You know?
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna go for 0, probably. Looks like the end was fairly decent. It is caged, but I think it's still possible. Like his front dragon, it's not. It's quite a tall tower, but it's front dragon. So with a side setup, you can probably do it if you have enough beds. I think the string trades were very good. So if you get like 8-9 beds, that's more than enough.
Oh, Hacking Noises already going for that first run. Also, ulsah1n is now gonna start his first attempt.
Yeah.
So Hacking Noises will have a couple more seconds to work with, but it shouldn't matter, right? Probably.
No, it probably shouldn't matter. And looks like they're going to go for different approaches. Hacking Noise is just swimming to the shipwreck, while ulsah1n is going to make a wood axe and probably a boat. So
absolutely. I wonder what we get out of that food chest.
you get
lots of
lots of bread, yeah. I mean, okay, 5. I thought it was more, but I mean, 5 is still decent. Compared to the previous seed where they got like 9 rotten flesh and they managed, that's probably fine.
No gunpowder, no TNT, only food. Now going for that ravine, while ulsah1n also is looting that shipwreck. He got a dolphin.
He got a dolphin, but he wasn't on boats anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's also a chance that he just got the dolphin to spawn while he was crafting the boat, and he wouldn't have gotten the dolphin if he had just run into the ocean straight away, so, Alright, he gets all the wood he needs. And...
Is Hacking Noises going for bridge manhunt?
Oh, what is that route? Again, Hacking Noise surprising us with that route. He's placing lava here, I'm guessing to... Wait. I was guessing it was to, help with the pathfinding of
3
the
hoglins?
But I think he's just trying to get rid of the hoglins. He's gonna craft some armor now. Hoglins are still following him. He's gonna have to escape real quick. Okay. He's gonna eat. He's probably gonna have some cooked pork chops when he comes back to the chalice, hopefully. And, did ulsah1n craft a second boat? Uh-oh.
That's a lot of blocks mined for Hacking Noises.
Oh!
Maybe
He's
switching up the routes?
ulsah1n had a trident in his portal. I don't know if you saw.
I didn't see. I'm currently focusing on Hacking Noises, who is changing. What is happening?
I don't know. That route was dank.
Here's what I think what happened. So, Hacking Noises wanted to do some more traditional routing of the bridge, but there was a zombie pigman, is what I assume. And then he had to change his mind mid-routes, which ended up in complete chaos. That's what I think.
Yeah, and I mean, again, wait. Oh, again, we see ulsah1n with the safest play of crafting the armor first, and also he only got 6 blocks. So he's playing that seed not like you would play it in ranked or in RSG, but he's playing it like you would in ESI. He's going for dip route. Now that's the thing I haven't seen in many months / years.
I haven't ever seen this route. Is this a new route, Antoine?
It's actually like one of the first bridge routes ever. So it's a blast from the past. Love to see it. Alright.
Well, I mean, it seems to work because
Looks like
ulsah1n
it,
is
yeah.
currently not dead, while Hacking Noises had a little bit of an...
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, maybe I'm jinxing.
No, but
Yeah.
at least he's got. Oh my god, so many pigs. At least he's got the pork chops here, so extra food is always nice. He is getting the trades. I mean, he's already gotten over a stack of strings. He's got most of his pearls. That was a missed fire res, but it's still gonna be 2.5 minutes. And looks like, oh, there are the pearls, and he's unhanging his pearl, and he's out at 410. He might be living in 2020, but he's ahead right now.
Those were the days where runners used to do dip routes.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
real. He's gonna get to the spawner at basically 440 probably. He's, oh my god, only got 13 pearls left. But I mean, you're going for a 5-eye, so like, yeah, you only need 7. Currently, he still has 6 pearls he can use. That's the thing.
Hanging
you tend
another
to like.
pearl.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. He has more pearls in his in his inventory. Because I was gonna say, you tend to forget when you know the amount of eyes in a portal. You still try to keep like 12-ish pearls unused, but when it's a 5-eyes, you really don't need to.
Absolutely. It reduces the amount of pearls and eyes needed, of course, to complete that portal. And therefore, it gives you more room.
Hackingnoises.
What is happening there?
That is such
What
a
is this?
dank
What is
route.
this? What is this?
I
Just
don't understand.
stop
He
it.
just dies. I don't know. Why do you not go for a normal route? Be normal. Oh my god, Hackingnoises is just losing it. He's living in 2026, but he's dying in 2026. And also in his outs, 538, 534, he's gonna be building the portal right now. That is really fast. That is such an incredibly fast first run for ulsah1n. Figuring out the seed very fast, but unfortunately he doesn't hit the portal room or the stronghold, as a matter of fact. So he's gonna have to figure out the chords through the seed info and dig down. But I mean, that's not even gonna be a horrible finish time.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of this one cheater in 2020 that randomly dug down into the portal room. What is his name again?
Drem?
Drim, yeah.
Yeah, right. After like the worst eye throws you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there we go. He's not gonna go for 0, it looks like. But I mean, a good one cycle. Maybe he's not comfortable with the side setups. But I mean, yeah, punished for not doing dip. That's true. And that's just good seed analysis. I'm sure ulsah1n doesn't go for dip in RSG or in ranked, but he just figured out that on that seed it worked. So, you know, what is hackingnoises up to? Okay. He was like sleeping on that magma block. And there we go. 146 entry. Meanwhile, ulsah1n still waiting for the purge. It's gonna be a sub 8.
At the end of the day, the faster runner wins. And talking about the ends, one runner is currently in it. ulsah1n. He's waiting for that rank to purge, not going for 0 cycle. 7 minutes and 15 seconds. IGT currently on the clock, and it seems like the dragon is about to purge.
Hackingnoises took a lot of damage from hoglins again. I don't know what's on hackingnoises' armor that he wants it so bad. Like, there is an enchantment on that leather armor. He's also just taking 6 blocks, actually. Oh, never mind. He took 6, he crafted some stuff, and now he took 3 more. He did craft a couple of gold pickaxes, I think. Okay. So he is setting up for some kind of mana hunt route, but I just haven't seen him get anywhere past the part where he dies next to the... Oh, there we go. He changes up the routes. Finally.
First completion for ulsah1n.
Oh yeah, first completion for ulsah1n, and hackingnoises just dies. A 3rd time in the Bastion. He just cannot route that bridge. I don't know why. I have no idea what's happening. And yeah, I mean, also in getting an 8-16, I thought it would be sub 8, but small discrepancy here. And it's going to be the first completion of the seed after, yeah, 15 minutes.
All right, I think Hacking Noise is trying to get a lot of picks, right?
Yeah, he's
But-
definitely going for like a big amount of picks. But the thing is, you only need to trade like 6 or 7 blocks, so he doesn't. Obviously, more picks the better. But if you start trading very early, you don't really need that amount of picks. Like his route takes like 10-15 more seconds to set up than ulsah1n's. And in that time, like ulsah1n gets some trades. He makes some crafts probably. He gets some pearls for a pearl hang. He does stuff. Like the time is not just used because he has less pigs. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm missing something, but also Hacking Noises' roots, there's a lot of running going on, you know? From left to the right, and then from right to the left, and then from left to the right again. So all that time spending traveling from one part to another is time lost, to be honest. And you said it, like 6 gold blocks, you don't need that many picks. Like, I can get it, you want to have a lot of picks, but is it really necessary? Like, maybe there's something missing, and somehow Hacking Noises saves 20 seconds doing that route. But honestly, I don't see it. I don't see it. I can see it.
He's trying to win 15 seconds, but he might lose the match. That's the problem right now. ulsah1n entering around 140. He's gonna probably enter around 150 again, which is about the time that Hacking Noises enters. So that's nice. I think. Okay. I thought Hacking Noise had a trident issue as well, but never mind. And ulsah1n is in the bastion. Really nice stuff. Yeah, if you want to do manhunt, since you spawn opposite of the chalice, just do manhunt before you get to the chalice, I guess. Like, don't go to the chalice, go back up, and then go back down. I don't know if that makes sense, but and obviously again,
I mean,
Hacking Noise is a much better player than I am.
Absolutely. He's gonna both of those together. Like,
yeah,
even if
we could
play
play duo. Yeah, we could play duo and he'd beat us.
Yeah.
But yeah, from an outside perspective, it doesn't make sense. Now, does he have a plan? Probably. There's probably a thing that I'm missing. But from my perspective, what I'm seeing is he's running from the chest to the chalice, then back to the chests, and then luring pigs in the middle, when you could just do a regular bridge manhunt, which is a road that exists, and just, you know, do a little 1-2.
I mean, to be fair, I kinda know a variation of this route. It's called Brea Ruta. You know, it's probably not familiar, but I kinda know it.
Not.
Yeah, but in the routes, you build kind of a staircase, and here the approach is to making the pigs fall, going after you. So I can get it. It is an effective route. Normally you do it when there's double bed sides and only one chest. This is so dangerous.
Here. Yeah.
This is so dangerous, dude. Okay, now we're safe. We're safe.
Yeah, okay,
we're good.
finally. Nice. Okay, Hacking Noise figures it out. He gets the pig in the hole at around 2:59. I mean, a bit earlier than that, probably 2:50. But at the same time, at 3:48, ulsah1n is out! So like, 40 seconds later, ulsah1n is out with dip route. He's trying not to pearl into the pigs. That's really nice. And yeah, he's just at the fort at 4 flat.
And there are two hoglins for Hacking Noises as well, which is just more time loss. You know what?
Yeah, at least he gets food.
Sometimes you have to admit it. It's not working out, dude. Just do the other routes.
I don't even think dip route is on his mind right now.
Okay, there's so many piglins.
Okay,
it's insane, but was
out.
it worth it?
He can't get out though, and he punches a pig and that's over. Oh my god! And you know what? You know what's the worst part about this is, regardless of the fact that he died, is the fact that he was gonna be out of the bastion after ulsah1n, despite the best technical route against dip routes. Like, it was going to be the same leave time or slightly behind. That is tragic.
You know what's tragic as well? Like, Hacking Noises is such a mechanically gifted runner and has so much knowledge about the game. He could easily kick the butt of like 99% of chat, 99% of commentators of this tournament, and probably like a decent amount of runners in this brackets. And it must be so frustrating for him that he's not able to do what he wants to do. Like, certainly there's a plan going on in his mind and it's working out, but you know, you fail to run once, you fail to run twice, you fail it again. At some point, the tilt is real.
ulsah1n hit the stronghold this time, so the run is going to be much faster. He's still not... Wait, he might go for 0 here. He has a bet in the inventory. He has 8 pearls. I think he might go for it. He pearl clipped. There we go. He's going for it. Here's going to be the third pearl. It's going to be a side setup. Oh my god. If he pulls it off. Okay, there we go. I don't know how many bets he has.
Bit low. It works. Yep. Is it enough though?
I have no idea.
Not the best damage.
It's a side setup though. Like, the damage is always worse.
Oh,
that's less bad, and it's gonna be enough, and it's gonna be a sub 7 for an insane time. And now, hackingnoise is in the worst position he could be. He's down 1-0. He's down 2 completions to 0, and ulsah1n just got one of the fastest times he could get on the seed. Almost flawless, I want to say.
18 minutes and 20 seconds on this clock. We have 2 completions for ulsah1n. No completion for hackingnoises. ulsah1n currently leading with 1 point from round 1.
Oh,
if
ulsah1n
wins this, it's over. Okay.
He's switching it up. Oh!
No!
Okay, he's fine. Switches back to easy. Okay. hackingnoise is still yet to leave the bastion. But he's currently judging the route. He's going for a much safer route. I think it's basically the same as Dip. Maybe a few seconds faster. That Hoglin was very unlucky for him. It's I don't know.
Alright, that should be stuck. That Hoglin is stuck.
I am so stressed for both of them. Obviously, right now, ulsah1n is in a great spot, but nothing is done. Like, you're playing against hackingnoises, and he can just pull off some incredible stuff. I gotta say, though, that there is one... Wait, I put 2-0 here instead of under. I'm stupid. There is still a thing that we have to consider, is that the bonus is, quote-unquote, only 1.5 points. And right now, if, say, hackingnoise gets 1 completion, and ulsah1n gets 2 more, or just 1 more, actually, 3-1 completion, even if hackingnoise gets the fastest one, he would still lose. He would have 2.5 to 3. So, not only does hackingnoise need the fastest run right now, he also needs ulsah1n to not get 2 more.
Yeah, it's a hard spot for hackingnoises.
Yeah, hackingnoises needs like 2 completions. Otherwise, it's going to be really tough for him. Right now, he's leaving the bastion. He's going to get to the fort. He's not... He's going to get there like a bit after ulsah1n. Like, we're talking 15 seconds. So if he gets his, better 0, better blaze fight somehow, if he blaze beds, which he's going to do... I'm not sure.
But look at ulsah1n's routes. It's so much cleaner. It's so much easier. It looks so smooth. While hackingnoises goes right into action, goes into that bastion, has a lot of trouble with lots of piglins, goes from left to right to left. ulsah1n is just going for the simple approach here,
He's going for the very safe routes, and it just works out. He's going for the safe route, but then he still takes the risk of going for a 0, and it paid off. He didn't go for the 0 the first time, just got his completion, slow time, then realized he had a good run going, attempted 0, managed, and he's in a huge lead right now. Hacking Noise is out at a very good time though. And with 0, it could change the game.
It's not over till it's over. Okay, that was not necessary, but here we go. We have a nice spy for Hacking Noises. Finally, the tilt is coming to an end. We are in the strongholds. Going into that pod room, into this very beautiful 5-eye, beautiful crafting by Hacking Noises. Who's gonna show us who's boss?
Yeah, he's gonna attempt the pearl clip most likely. There we go. He gets it. He's gonna get in the front of that tower. Do a third pearl here for the side 0 cycle setup. He sets it up nicely. I think 1 block higher than ulsah1n, or I'm maybe crazy. Or it's the FOV change. I'm not sure. And there we go. I feel like it could be faster by a few seconds.
Ooh. Good damage for Hacking Noises. I don't think the dragon's gonna beat it. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, but is it gonna be enough? That I'm not sure. The dragon needs to start the animation like now, and it doesn't. And Hacking Noise is gonna be 2 seconds behind ulsah1n. I think it might even be 6:39. It is 6:39, and Hacking Noises is still behind.
6:39, 9:37 was the time for Hacking Noises. 6:38 for ulsah1n, who's currently completing the third completion. You know, it's going for the third completion. Hacking Noises has maybe time for one more. 30 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock.
He might just barely have time for 2 more, but that's like impossible. I don't think he does. The thing is, if ulsah1n gets this completion and the 4th one, regardless of who has the fastest completion, I think he just takes it. And right now he still has the fastest completion, so it is looking so great for him. Hacking Noises needs the fastest run, and he needs ulsah1n to not get 4. That is a lot to ask for one man.
One man in a dream.
And ulsah1n obsidian. That's Hacking Noises' chance now. Now ulsah1n cannot get a 4th completion. He can only go up to 3. So as long as Hacking Noises' 2nd completion is the fastest one, he will win. But he needs to save that last 1.5 seconds. Now he's not in trouble of like being beat on completion amount anymore, because he's the slowest one anyway, so he will be beat by the bonus regardless. But if his next run is the fastest, he has a chance.
Wait, why is ulsah1n creative?
ulsah1n is making a really good play in my opinion here. He realizes he has 12 minutes left, and his runs usually take sub 7 minutes, so he's scouting for probably 2 or 3 minutes, just trying to eliminate some details of the seed and have like the perfect run at the end.
Good point. Good points. Well, this is the opportunity Hacking Noise needed. Will he take it, or is he gonna let it slip, as they like to say it? He's currently in the Bastion though, so I think it is possible, but it's gonna be hard. 6:38 is the time to beat.
Is it 2:20 right now, or is it 3:20? It's 2:20, right?
Yes, it's 2:27.
Okay, so he still has plenty of time. I think that trot is going to pay off. Yeah, I can see Hacking Noises getting out of there now. With that fail from ulsah1n, which prevents him from getting 4 completions, I'm not confident that Hacking Noise is going to win that seed, but I can see it happening.
It's definitely possible. 10 minutes 47 still on the tournament clock. They have time for one more completion. ulsah1n went for some scouting and routing and is now going for the running for the last completion of the day. Maybe not of the day, maybe just of this rounds. Because if ulsah1n somehow manages to, let's say, die and hacking noises completes faster than ulsah1n, or just if ulsah1n completes and hacking noises beats the 638, then the point goes for hacking noises.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, right now, ulsah1n's run is kind of irrelevant unless he gets a faster time than hacking noise would on the same run. Because, like, obviously it's still important for ulsah1n to keep running and get a fast time. But if he gets like say a 7 flats, that run is completely useless because he would. Oh my god! Okay. Hacking Noise gets to the fort at, I think, the fastest time we've seen so far.
Skeleton.
Skeleton is burning now. Okay, nice, really nicely done. Okay, so it could definitely be the fastest run here. It is like 30 seconds, no, 25 seconds.
There's a trident.
Yeah,
Trident again.
Let's pretend he's not here. Okay. Oh my god, fire trident as well.
Nine minutes on the clock. Pearl thrown for hacking noises. 4 minutes and 37 seconds. IGT building a pod is gonna be a 4:43:45.
That is the fastest I Spy we have seen so far. And with a clean 0, it is gonna... Oh, takes the extra pearl? I don't know why that's necessary, but you go. And alright. Doesn't need to hunger reset, he had pork chops. Uh-oh. He needs to hit that 0. If he hits the 0, he probably wins. Unless ulsah1n does something crazy. If he doesn't hit the 0, it's over. His entire ESI3 relies on this 0. So I'm gonna shut up and let him do his thing. Oh my god, he doesn't have 2 obsidian.
That is way too dank. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing what I am seeing? Are you seeing what I am seeing? Is this gonna be the comeback of the day? They do so much damage as well, and here it is, the dragon is dead. It's gonna be a sub-6 for hacking noises. Hacking noises is back in business.
Oh, the 1 obsidian play was crazy, and we're most likely heading into seed number 3. Hacking Noise saves it at the last second and can even go for another completion. 5:57 from the best player.
Huge W.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that seed was... I mean, that one like play from Hacking Noise was insane. ulsah1n though, still playing, still on potentially good pace. He's unhanging the pearl like at a decent pace. He would need to be in the fort in like right now. He's gonna get there in like 5-10 seconds, so it's not like the end of the world, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough for ulsah1n. He's getting to the fortress at the same time as usual, like some 4:10. The problem right now is, yeah, I mean, I don't see what you could do faster than a hacking noise in that end of the seed. Oh, and he gets hit, and I think, okay, no, he's not dead, but he's out of food.
The thing is, though, it's 4:25, and it was a 4:45 ice pipe for hacking noises, so
yeah, no,
there's like no way that this is faster. It's impossible. Unless ulsah1n somehow manages to find a way to time travel in Minecraft and go back into time and somehow make up the seconds lost. And speaking about coming back, he's going back to build that portal, but it's already 4:50. So I don't know, unless he gets like the best bed explosions of his freaking life and finishes the dragon in 5 beds. Like, I don't see this run being faster.
I don't see it either, unfortunately. He has to hunger reset as well. Yeah, it's just the I don't even know what to say. That was just really impressive. And yeah, I know what I wanted to say. You mentioned earlier about the mental strength of the players, and I can confidently say that many runners, after dying 4 times in a row in the Bastion, would have just given up, being tilted, and if not given up, just kept trying the same thing, played poorly, molded about it. Hacking Noises just kept his composure, changed his route, and got a route that worked every time so far, and that got him an insane sub 6 time. Like,
Yeah, there are just some runners that are very known. Or by the way, Zero Cycle by
Yeah.
ulsah1n was gonna finish around. Wait. Yeah, finish around 6 minutes. So
yeah,
it's another
not
completion.
It's not gonna be sub 7, but it's a really, really good time regardless for ulsah1n. He's gonna get done by boat, and yeah, it's gonna actually be an improvement on his previous time. It's gonna be a 6:25, I think, 26. Like, regardless of the outcome of that match, ulsah1n did an amazing job, and I'm so glad that we get to see a third seed between these two monsters. Like, it is anyone's game at this point. Oh, Hackingnoises has hung a pearl. He fell in the pig hole though. He's unhanging his pearl, so he's gonna be safe. I think that chest plate might have protection on it because he took like what 5 or 6 hits, 3 hearts.
Yeah, leather armor kind of underrated. I say it all the time. There are some armor pieces that actually have uses. You can get Feeder Falling Forward, for example.
Yeah, that's really good. That's one of the main ones I could think of. Any armor with a fire protection is actually great if you don't have much fire res. Because like you get hit by a blaze and then like you take 2 ticks of fire and then you're good.
Antoine, have you ever seen the main side, the main screen of Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft 1.16.1? When you first boot up the game?
Yes.
Yeah. Just look to the right. We see an entry screen from ulsah1n. Do you know what that means?
I mean, what?
I think ulsah1n is not going for another run.
No, that makes sense.
Time.
He had 3 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no time.
Yeah,
so at this point
wins that seed.
The only runner is You know what that means as well.
We're going to see number 3.
We're going to see number 3, Antoine. We're going to see number 3. Who would have imagined that after the start of the seeds?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
True. I mean, after Hackingnoises was like dying in the Bastion on repeat, I was really not confident about the rest of the seed, but he fixed it, and yeah, I mean now he's entering the end for a potential 3rd completion, which is crazy after that start. I think he was still in 0 completion at like with 20 minutes left. And
2 apples taken out of the stronghold chest to regain that hunger.
That's gonna be a lot of damage. That's gonna be a lot of damage, especially for site setup. So I don't know how much the armor is gonna be able to compensate here, but I'm not sure he makes it out of that 0 alive.
I mean, to be fair, there are 9 golden ingots in inventory. There was a possibility to do a golden apple, but didn't go for it. That's half a heart, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's dead. He's still taking damage. Oh, well, never mind. The dragon breaks his bed anyway. And that is gonna be GG. We go to a seed number 3. Hackingnoises managed to bounce back after losing seed number 1 and a terrible start to seed number 2. And yeah, incredible match so far. Really ups and downs. And we are gonna see seed number 3 in 6 minutes. Still commentated by Redivan and I. And yeah, we'll see you then. It's gonna be an exciting one. Right, welcome back to this insane match between Hacking Noise and ulsah1n. Both of them currently taking one of the first two seeds, which means we are going into the plentiful seed, which is going to have many overworld structures. I'm still joined by ReadyBen. It's going to be an insane seed.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Yep, that's going to be a lot.
lots of stuff. Let's just take a pick. As a start, there's a desert nearby, so this gives me things.
Right,
Or it makes me think that there's a.
I see a village. I see a lava pool. Looks pretty standard right now. I'm guessing there's gonna be a shipwreck somewhere. Maybe a BT. A BT would be too easy, right? Let's maybe check the seed nodes.
Seed nodes, exactly. Let's see what is written on them. As a start, first flint 7, first purge 128, 5 rods out of 11. Awful.
I see what there is plenty of. There is 3 stables bastions in the nether. Obviously the one at like -96 looks the closest to the fort, but like you never know, maybe it's bad. Lots of strings, lots of pearls from the trades. Like from 4 blocks you get 5 beds and 20 pearls, so that's a lot. You probably just can leave on the single triple. And every stronghold is a 2 eyes, so you only need 11 blazes killed. Looks like a really decent seed. I'm wondering if the ruined portal is completable, but I would guess not. There's a lava pool anyway. So let's check out what the runners have in mind for the seed.
Absolutely, and we see Hacking Noises on the left currently looking at the pyramids and the village. We might see a combination of both structures. I wonder what the loot of that desert pyramid is gonna be. ulsah1n on the other side, who barely lost the previous seeds, to put it that way, is already in the Netherlands looking at those 3 bastions, figuring out which one is the better option, and that one seems kind of decent. There's an open spot that allows you to access the chest with a golden block, and there's a triple at the end of the bastion.
Yeah, I mean, at this point I would just look at the fortress and oh my god, that nether is very buried though. It's gonna be a real challenge to find some terrain here. And I was gonna say, I would just find the closest triple to the fort, regardless of which bastion it is. You can literally just leave on 1 triple. The only other requirement would be that one of the chests have to have 5 obsidian for 10. Because you get 5 from trades, obviously. So yeah, let's see what the runners decide here. That terrain is awful. I really hate it, and I feel like knowing boat crawling and like boat crawl sprinting is gonna be actually crucial on the seed, because you might just have to dig through walls. I don't see many other options.
Yeah, you are mentioning it. The biggest issue, the problem the runners have to solve is the terrain. How are we gonna go from the entry to the closest structure that allows us the fastest routes? That is the main problem for the seeds, and it's gonna be a tough one, I can say.
Yeah, I feel like the terrain from the bastion to the fortress is kind of easy. There's like 1 dig down spot that you need to find. Also, in the bastion that Hacking Noises was checking just now, there was a chest with like 26 obsidian. So I'm not worried about it anymore. You get way more than you need. And ulsah1n is now checking the portal location for the stronghold already. Huh. Wait.
I wouldn't be surprised if the runners would spend a little bit more time scouting this seed as the previous ones. It's not as easy to route, I would say. Especially because in the whole world you have so many possibilities, and also in the nether It's not easy to come up
Yeah,
with the best option.
I feel like it's a slow seed. It's especially in the nether that you're gonna struggle. The overworld has three structures, but it's not like the craziest plentiful seed that we've seen overworld wise. I feel like the play is gonna be pretty obvious. It's probably just gonna be temple, honestly, if there is everything in it. And if there isn't, then it's gonna be temple plus village for the extra iron, or the food, or beds. But yeah, I mean, overall, I feel like the overworld is gonna be the same for both runners, but the nether might differ.
Yeah, this is the deal with seeds that have so many structures. You have so many options as well, but also you have so many options to go wrong, you know?
Yeah. As a chess player once said, all the blunders are there on the board ready to be made. And it's kind of the same with scouting a seed. There's all the wrong possibilities. They're out there for you to do, and you just gotta figure out which are the good routes and which are the bad ones.
Absolutely, this applies to the seeds 100%. There are so many different possibilities in the overworld and in the Netherlands. What direction are these runners gonna choose? ulsah1n already figured out the best portal to place for the stronghold, so I assume ulsah1n at least has clear which strongholds he is deciding to go for. And this is like also a thing runners have to think about. Like, of course, you want to scout and get the best possible routes, but at some point you just have to wing it, and you gotta start because the time is ticking. 33 minutes on the clock. You want to get some completions done. You absolutely you want to get the fastest completion done, but you want to have some tries. You know, it's not the same to have like a couple minutes to do maybe one fast completion, and on the other side having more time to have more tries.
Yeah, I feel like if you're confident that the seed can be very fast, you should try to like figure out a very quick route and do it many times. In this case, though, it looks like a fairly slow seed, so I would agree with going for figuring out the route thoroughly and going for maybe 2 attempts, like 2 runs, 2 completions, and like yeah, just trying to get the fastest one on the second one probably.
ulsah1n on the right side, figuring out some pearls. So I think at this point, ulsah1n decided which bastion he is gonna go. hackingnoises is walking through the nether. He's taking a walk and looking at some
stronghold.
spots.
Yeah. I don't think ulsah1n hit the stronghold on his attempt, so it would be interesting to see if one of them has to dig down and the other one doesn't, because that's going to be a huge difference. They're also going for different strongholds, it looks like.
Yeah, hackingnoises portal room is inside of a ravine, which gives the portal a lot of space to spawn. By the way, I think hackingnoises is going for the first attempt here. 32 minutes on the clock. ulsah1n still scouting. hackingnoises is pausing, but there it is.
So
first attempt.
So in total, they get 40 minutes. There is the timer at the top that started at 40. And in that time, they have to do both the scouting and the running. Same format as ESI2. And in ESI1, it was slightly different. It was, they had 10 minutes to scout, regardless of the seed. They had 10 minutes that they could use to scout. And then they had, I think, 20 minutes to get one run. It was just like whoever got the fastest run. I think that was what ESI1 was, right? There was no completion things. it was 2.5 years ago. I have memory issues.
Memory issues of main commentator, co-commentator does not remember. Time flies, and so do the memories with them. So yeah, at this point, who cares? We are currently watching ESI3 between those insane 2 runners we have upon us. ulsah1n on the right side, hackingnoises on the left. hackingnoises already going for the first completion, got my favorite block in the game, TNT out of the Desert
Nice.
Pyramid. ulsah1n on the right side, finally also deciding to start running. Hacking Noises decided to blow up some TNT for wood. That is a
Oh.
smart choice.
Yeah, and you get exactly 7 iron from the temple, so that's it. That's just a temple run. There is no village involved. You could use the village if you want some extra beds, extra food, but you get everything you need to enter the nether with good materials from the temple. Very cool play from Hacking Noises was also get flint before going to the tree so that he would have a flint and steel to light up the TNT. I guess it's not that different from using the pressure plate, but it's like slightly faster, I guess, by 1 second. And
Lots of running going on for Hacking Noises while he was running towards the lava lake. He was killing some animals with flint and steel to get some food, is throwing the bucket into the lava
I
again.
hate that play. I don't know why. I know most of the time you don't use the bucket, but come on. Oh,
Yeah, there-
and Hacking Noise, there we go, using the golden pick that he got from the temple. Or did he craft it from the temple gold?
I think that's the right play. I absolutely
Yeah.
think that's the play.
And he's getting out as fast as he can, basically, getting to some terrain. He didn't even dig towards the bastion, and that's the beautiful thing. He digs not towards it, but he digs towards terrain, and then it's just easier to run to the bastion than if he was in a wall. So that is a really, really smart play.
Going towards
got lots
that
of
bastion
turrets.
right now is gonna 3 minutes and 20 seconds at this point. There we go. Those were the days. We're not talking about 2020. We're talking about 2023, or what is left of 2023.
Yeah, which isn't much,
And-
but love to see it. Love to see what runners have to offer on these different seeds, these different routes that they are able to come up with. And it looks like ulsah1n is gonna enter the nether himself in a few seconds. I think a bit slower than Hacking Noise, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Hacking Noise now gonna check the chest at the top. You're gonna see just like, oh, it's not the same chest that he checked the first time. So there's still obsidian in this one. And I think it's still enough for him to get 10 from the trades. It's not the same chest that I saw him earlier where there was 20, but it's still probably enough. Yeah, he's on 11 already.
Absolutely. Well, Hacking Noises still leading, started the run. ulsah1n is also the same amount of time ahead. ulsah1n a little bit behind. Also, I would maybe think that his route is a little bit slower. But if I'm going to be honest, at this point, I already forgot what the bastion entry was for Hacking Noises. So it's just
it
a
was
feeling.
3 minutes and 20 seconds. I believe.
Interesting. So we're going to see a bastion entry from
Oh.
ulsah1n at...
About 10 seconds slower, I would
3:30?
say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hacking Noise is already at the fort. He dug down directly onto a spawner, and now he's going for strays after going for the spawner. Interesting, because the strays are in SSV, so he's gonna get a lot. He's gonna get rid of the wither skeletons here. Really nice play. Oh! Oh my god, that was so smart! He's still gonna get... No, he doesn't get hit! Still more with the skeletons,
there's
he doesn't
another
care! There's another one at the top! He deals with them all!
Not
is
even
incredible.
close.
He doesn't
Not
get hit a
even
single
close.
time. Oh my god. And now he can just enjoy the strays. He's still
That
gonna...
was smooth.
Yeah, this was really smooth. Smoother than I could have ever done in 100 attempts. He's gonna use the fire strats here. He gets hit in the back by another wither skeleton. There's a ghast. That is also a problem of going low RD. Still taking tick damage from the wither skeletons. He manages to dodge them.
One golden apple, by the way. Another one in his hands.
Nice.
Wither skeleton is dancing around. Pathfinding is hard when there's lots of fire, I guess. There's a skeleton under it. Those are annoying. But 4 strays Just as a reminder, they have to kill 11.
I have terrible news.
What?
We're getting chat information that Hacking Noises left wood in a bastion chest. So he will not be able to complete that first seed.
Breaking news. And also heartbreaking news for Hacking Noises. Because once he manages to go to the end, he will find out that there's no wood. But what is this play? We see boats. Okay, that's just because he wants to place the pod. I see.
Yep. And there we go. He's gonna ice spy at around 7 flats. Unfortunately, if what chat said is true, he will not be able to complete. Although he could get wood in the. Oh yeah, there you go. He figures it out.
There we go. The realization.
Yeah.
It's painful.
I think
but we have TNT
wood right there. Yeah.
We have TNT.
Oh, never mind. There's no wood nearby. No library. Nothing. It's gonna be a reset for Hacking Noise. Unless he really wants that completion. Which I feel like he does, apparently. He's going pretty deep into the stronghold right now. I would reset. Oh, there we go. He finds the library. Does he know the best spots for library wood? That's not a bad spot. He's gonna get 2
Feels
of them.
AA.
Feels AA, man. He's gonna get the wood. He's gonna get out. He's being chased by silverfish. He's losing like a minute and a half, solid minute and a half here from that. He's also unfortunately losing health because he ate his golden apple preemptively, and now the effect has run out, and he's gonna have to eat rotten flesh. He's gonna be able to make 8 beds, making the zero cycle very easy, and he's gonna enter around 8:20 when he ice bite at 7 flats.
And this just gives time for ulsah1n to come back, who also has a golden apple in his hand, is currently pearling towards the strongholds. Hacking Noises setting up the zero cycle. 8 minutes, 40 seconds, first bed explosion.
Yeah, I mean, very solid zero so far. Really solid bed timings, and still has plenty of beds. I mean, 2.5 hearts as well. He's not going to be able to pearl down, but he can just boat. And unless he left his boat in the nether. He did left his boat in the nether, but he has exactly enough food +1 to craft a new one and go down. Actually, never mind. He has the health to pearl down. Nicely done.
Incredible. Sub 10.
Yeah, not the best run we could have hoped for, but obviously that was a bit of a mistake with the wood, and we can definitely see a sub-8.
7:36 and entry for ulsah1n. Also gonna go for that zero cycle.
Good pearl, I think. And he's gonna give up. Why? I'm not quite sure, but he's gonna go for the perch instead. And yeah, Hacking Noise just going on a second run. I'm not sure why ulsah1n went for a perch. Maybe the pearl was too low for a back dragon. That's a possibility.
Well, guess we will never know. The only thing we know is that's now gonna give some time for Hacking Noises to keep going for resist run. He's already in this pyramid. Exploded that TNT at the bottom as usual. I think at this point that's standard. Everyone does that. Throwing away the flints that he doesn't currently need, is now running towards the forest. Probably gonna explode the first TNT at the right exact spot to get the same amount of wood. And then at the meantime also gonna kill some animals here and there to get some food. And then we're just gonna see another run from Hacking Noises. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, obviously on temple only run, food is always going to be an issue because you're only going to eat rotten flesh. Thankfully there are some golden apples, so that's nice. But yeah, getting some extra food is always a plus. He misses here, unfortunately. And here's the perch for ulsah1n, and it is still going to be slower than Hacking Noises despite the library incident. By 15 seconds. Just a faster run overall by Hacking Noise. And the 0.
Oh, misplaces the water.
It's not great. It's gonna make
Lots
another
of missed portals by Hacking Noises today. And see, that's exactly why Zero Cycle is that good of a strat. You can still forget woods and go and lose a minute and a half running towards the library and explode some TNT to get wood. Go back and do a Zero Cycle and still be faster than a runner who attempts to do Zero Cycle, fails, and has to go for 1 cycle.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Zero Cycle saves so much time. It's like, on these seeds on average, it's probably about a minute faster. So it's always just going to be, like, if there is a runner going for 0 and one not going for it, it is extremely unlikely that the one not going for it would win. So I really hope that we will see ulsah1n attempt it on next attempts, which is likely, because he did try it this time. It didn't pay off, but at least he tried going for it. But again, Hacking Noises had to go back to the library to get wood. So in his next attempt, it's not going to be a 9-14. It's going to be closer to 8 flat. Also in
Hacking Noises in the Bastion, similar routing than the previous run.
And
a pig went through.
I thought he just forgot to mine the block to let the pig in. That's weird. Okay. Oh, at the second the pig tried to go back up, he blocked it. That is crazy. Okay.
You know, lucky for Hacking Noises, that pig did not have a sword and had a crossbow, because if that pig had a sword, that would have hurt.
It would have been a repeat of scene number 2, basically. Just dying in the Bastion. There we go, he gets some armor. Some nice armor, actually. He has everything but a chest plate. So, in this case, if he needs to do a Desperation 1 cycle, no matter how low on health he will be, that if he crafts like one more piece of armor, he should be good.
Absolutely. Hacking Noises now out of the Bastion, going towards that terrible fortress, holds fire rest on his hands, drinking it now, digging into the spawner, not going for strays right away, but similarly to the previous run, is leaving now the spawner, is gonna dance around these wither skeletons.
Nice.
Very
Never
insane
mind.
play. Still getting hit. There's another one behind. It's getting hard, but the one behind is blocked. And I think at this point he should be safe.
Yeah, but he did take damage though, and it's gonna be a bit tough. He has one food item to recover. He's also getting hit by regular skeletons. Hanging a pearl to the stronghold location right now. So many more wither skeletons. There's so many of these guys. Oh, and he manages to hit him over the block. And I think that's going to be it for the Zero Cycle, or at least for the... that's going to be it for like having to not hunger reset. Like he will need to hunger reset on the seed regardless, I believe. I don't see how... I mean, he has a second golden apple. He hits it now though. And he gets hit by another wither skeleton. Meanwhile, ulsah1n enters the Bastion at 3:20. I think that's about the time that Hacking Noise was getting to the Bastion on the first run. So not the end of the world for ulsah1n. Oh my god, that skeleton is following him everywhere.
Yeah, skeletons are annoying. Skeletons are the worst mob in the game, by far.
Top 3 most annoying mobs in the game. Skeletons, ghasts, and dolphins.
I hate you.
Wither skeletons are not annoying. Like, if you find a melee mob annoying, it's just a skill issue, honestly.
Yeah, wither skeletons are fine. The problem are skeletons. You're based. I would say baby zombies, baby zombies, baby zombies are up there as well. Like, top 3, I would say.
Yeah. If we're talking like cooperation wise, like they don't try to hurt you, but they're just annoying. Shulkers, villagers, dolphins, I agree. And then if we're talking like hostile mobs, then ghasts, skeletons, and I don't know, fucking crossbow.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're playing 1.20 and not 1.16, shulkers, as annoying as skeletons, really annoying.
Yeah, skeleton, shulkers, ghasts is a pretty good top 3 for hostile mobs actually. If we're talking like neutral, yeah, villagers, dolphins, and what's another annoying neutral mob actually? A mob that doesn't try to be annoying, but it still is.
Talking about
Hacking Noise
annoying,
missed-
you know what might be annoying? That for hacking noises, falling down while doing the Z.
Yeah,
That
that's
must
not
be really
great.
annoying. But look how smoothly he's going down, placing those blocks from the side,
That
pulling
was
a little
really
staircase,
cool.
running down, and now setting up the 1 cycle. But we know at this point that this is gonna cost some time, and this is so frustrating for hacking noises because he was about to beat his time by a lot, and now going down, having to place it up, sitting in the middle, and having to wait for the 1 cycle, it's just gonna lose so much time.
Yeah, for real. Oh, and ulsah1n gets hit by with a skeleton on the way out of the spawner. That is really annoying. All the way the skeletons are down, though. He doesn't need to tower up. He's getting his 3rd rod. Uh-oh. It's just trouble, those with the skeletons. I don't know why ulsah1n has turned hitboxes off. Like, it's so much easier to see with the skeletons when they have hitboxes, because you can just tell what they are by the height. And I'm not gonna lie, like the black of the wither skeletons on the black of the fortress, sometimes you miss them. I know it's not the same color, but it's still sometimes hard to see, especially if you're in a hurry. Here's the 1 cycle for Hacking Noise doing the OG 1 cycle. He did a plus. Wait a minute. Did he just do a +1? Or am I crazy? Did he just do a +1 with a 2020 strat? Slap cycle. Oh my god.
I don't know. Was that a 4+1?
It was a 4+1 slap cycle. That is the most Giga Chat thing I've ever fucking seen. 8:59. He even saves time despite not going for 0. He just doesn't have the library incident. Oh my god.
It was also wooden slab, you know? Like, those can burn.
They can burn, that's for sure. Oh, ulsah1n dies from the wither skeletons. Has to reset in 13 minutes left. Now they are both on their last attempt. Regardless of what happens, if ulsah1n wants to stay in ESI3, he needs the fastest run. Doesn't matter if Hacking Noises gets a completion around 9 minutes right now. Obviously it matters if Hacking Noises gets sub 8, which is definitely possible if he hits that 0 cycle. But he does need to hit that 0 cycle though.
Yeah,
Both
let us
of
think
them-
about the possibilities right now. Like, right now, Hacking probably is on the leads. Like,
Yeah.
he still has like a minute and some seconds buffer to improve that time if he doesn't fail this time. But on the other side, like, imagine a world where Hacking Noises dies and is not able to complete another seed. Like, he probably has to die twice. Then
Yeah.
ulsah1n just has to beat a 9-minute mark, like 8:59 barely. It's not impossible.
Yeah, the
It's
thing
not
is-
impossible.
The thing is, like, it looks like it's close because ulsah1n is only 30 seconds behind. But when you think about it, Hacking Noise had a run where he forgot wood, lost a minute and a half, and then came back and 0 cycled. And then a run where everything went pretty fine. The fortress was kind of messy, but that's what happens with SSV forts. And then he didn't hit the 0. So, like, if you combine those 2 runs and you take the good from them, it's sub 8. It's straight up sub 8. So now, is ulsah1n able to save a minute and a half? That's questionable, because he would need to first enter the end faster, and then also hit that 0, which we're not sure he will. So
Dude, Anton, you're just a hater. You're just a hater. Watch him not only saving 1 minute and 30 seconds, watch him saving 2 minutes, but it
It
is
is
gonna be enough
possible.
regardless.
Yeah, I'm saying
The
it's
question is, like, is it gonna be enough regardless? But because even if ulsah1n saves 2 minutes here, like there's still another minute for hacking noises. I don't know, minute and a half probably for hacking noises to save on that seed.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's possible for ulsah1n. I'm saying it's just very hard. I'm not saying he's not capable of it. He just needs to play at his best right now. Like, look at that Bastion entry time for hacking noise. He's gonna be there at 3 flat, sub 3 even, and ulsah1n usually gets there at 3:10, 3:15 already. So that's like, you're a third into the run and you're already 15 seconds behind. That's not looking good.
Yeah, the question is, how is this a thing? Do you think hacking noises is that much faster just due to mechanics? I don't think so. I don't think it's just due to mechanics there. The route of hacking noises,
the overall route is definitely slightly faster, yeah. I like what he does with the TNT at the start, utilizing the TNT and taking some food as well. Because it's weird, because hacking noise spends more time getting food, which is supposed to be slower, but then speed you up at the end of the run because you don't need to hunger reset and stuff like that. But regardless, he does get food and he's faster anyway. Like, what's the deal with that? Like,
ulsah1n just using X.
Yeah. ulsah1n is on Rotten Flesh and getting there 15 seconds slower. It's just not looking good.
And he still does this thing where he just jumps into the hole and unhangs the pearl, dude. That's it freaks me out every time, but yeah, luckily it's just a pearl hang, so there's no danger for hacking noises, who's currently in the fortress at 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Let's note that first rod at 4:15. So now let's check out what ulsah1n's first rod time is gonna be, but as you can see, 4:15 is 25 seconds away. How is he gonna do it? I don't think he does. Now, there is still a scenario in which hacking noises dies right now, and as you can probably tell, there's only 8 minutes left. So if he were to die right now, I don't think he gets another completion, and it would be all up to ulsah1n to get a sub 9.
Well, we'll see. Normally, if you gotta die, it's better to die at the beginning of your more time to do more. At this point, we have passed that mark. We're over. We're over that mark, the time limit. At this point, if you're gonna die, it's gonna be tragic. You probably will not have enough time to do another attempt. So you have to choose. Do you want to play really risky and try to beat your mark and improve your lead by quite a substantial amounts, or do you just want to get another completion? What is hacking noises gonna do here? At the moment, I think he doesn't even realize that there is this decision.
So many wither skeletons around. Oh my god. He's playing it well though. He's dodging them all. But look at them. That is crazy.
They're trapped in the spawner.
He's losing time here actually. Also in getting to the fort, 5:13, a whole minute slower than hacking noises. Simply a minute slower. Oh my god. Oh, manages to block the wither skeletons, but not all of them! Some of them make it into the spawner, and it gets hit more! And he's on 2 hearts now.
We're gonna see a golden apple, I guess. Used pretty soon. Talking about golden apple, one golden apple has been consumed by hacking noises. The runner was currently winning this round and possibly also this match. 6 minutes 50 seconds barely on the tournament clock. 8 minutes 59 personal seed best. We are digging through that netherrack, gonna place that obsidian and probably gonna see an improved seed best by hacking noises after his attempt.
It's crazy to think that hacking noises was losing for a seed and a half and then just turns it around. Obviously it's still not over, but the way he's been able to come back so far has been absolutely incredible. He's got 2 obsidian right now, which is 1 more than the 0 cycle that saved his life on the previous seed. and let's see. Can he make it happen?
First bet. And here's another one. Decent damage. 7 minutes, 25 seconds. Yeah, this is...
Okay, he did double bet to make sure the dragon was high enough. That is good. Does double bet again, and the dragon is dead. And that is going to be a sub 8 for Hacking Noises, cementing his win. It's over. I hate to say it, but look at the time and also Hint's time. It's 7 minutes already. He needs to be in the end right now.
Yeah, I think at this point, congratulations. It's fair to say, yeah, that is confirming the win for Hacking Noises. He doesn't even have to try anymore. 5 minutes, 30 seconds only on the clock. I think Hacking Noises takes the W here.
He definitely does, and also Hint with 5 minutes left. But realistically, 33 seconds left to beat that seed is not going to be able to make it. He's purling still. I'm not sure what's happening. That play is messy right now, but I mean, even if it was the cleanest ever, it would not be enough. And Hacking Noise will be moving on against the winner, no, sorry, the loser of Silver versus Loki. So really tough match, regardless of the outcome of that one. You know, getting the loser of a semifinal is never easy, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. And unfortunately, that is also quite a moment in ESI3 where we are saying goodbye to our last of the qualifier players. Ulsah1n was the last player who made it through ESI3, not by being invited, but by qualifying and deserving it.
By being good.
Yeah, he's the only one who made it to ESI3 by being good. Everybody else sucks. And yeah, we unfortunately have to say goodbye. And very well played by ulsah1n. I mean, he gave us such a match. Like, if anything, this match was anything but a body bag. It was like, really dude, close.
Just realize what type of a comeback this was by Hacking Noises.
It was the Hacking Noises comeback,
was barely some inches away to lose in round 2. It was so close. It was so close. Then came back, and now it's just cementing the win. That's insane. Also, I think that's a failed 0 cycle attempt by
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's breaking my heart.
He's gonna go for the 1 cycle anyway. He has time to go for it. 0-7. Yeah, for those of you who missed that match, Hacking Noise was actually down 1 seed to 0. Then on seed number 2, started the seed by dying 4 times in the Bastion, and then changed this Bastion route, and from then, it was just a different Hacking Noise. He absolutely destroyed seed number 2, and right now he destroyed seed number 3 by over a minute and a half. So he needed some time to, you know, get in the groove, but yeah, GG's to Hacking Noises. Well-deserved victory.
That's insane. It's gonna cement the win for Hacking Noises, who's gonna pass to the next rounds. And this is also, I think, the last match for ESI today. But I think, Antoine, there's more tournament action going on this weekend, right?
Yes. So, first of all, about ESI, there will be 2 more matches. So the semi-finals between Silver and Loki is happening on Monday for Europeans at 4 a.m. But if you're from NA, it's going to be Sunday night. And Feinberg against Draconex is happening on Wednesday night for you Americans. Both on T-Rex channel. But yeah, we have another event happening this weekend, tomorrow and on Sunday, which are going to be commentated by myself, Rediben, and so far we have President Pancake as well. I'm currently also looking for more commentators, but it is for the MCSR for MAP, which is Medical Aid for Palestine. And yeah, we're going to be doing 2 4 hours long tournaments, and yeah, it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be on that channel, so definitely tune in and chip in some money if you support the cause.
And that being said, I think both runners are done with
Yeah.
the runs today. I think it's good to stop the timer at this point.
Oh, I can stop the
GG's.
timer. It's a like it's a link basically. I can
Ah,
hide
okay,
it.
it's automated. I see.
Yeah.
Well, GG's again to Hacking Noises. 07 to ulsah1n. Insane respect to ulsah1n. Played pretty well. Unfortunately, it was not good enough today to beat Hacking Noises, who barely managed to come back on seed number 2 and now won this third seed and therefore also this match. Yeah, can't wait to see the final. Can't wait to see more tournament action going on this tournament. And that being said, Antoine, I think this was the match of today.
Yeah, that was the match of today. Thank you, Rayben, for commentating it. It was amazing to have you as always. Big congrats to Ulsa. GG's to Hacking Noise moving on to the next stage. And yeah, we'll see you guys very soon for more tournaments. Yeah, this one.